Hello, you guys. Welcome back, Capri Caps. So today we're gonna do a reading in regards to what surprises are coming towards you. I'm gonna shuffle all the decks first because I am gonna be using quite a bit of some decks. So just bear with me. So for Capricorn, what does the universe want to provide them? Whoops. Six cards, please. Six cards, please, for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? Six cards, please. Six cards, please. What does Capricorn need to know in regards to what surprises are coming their way? Six cards. Clarifying the first set of six cards for Capricorn. Okay. So, what surprises are coming towards Capricorn? Six cards, please. What surprises are coming towards Capricorn? So the first card we have coming out is the inner child card, the victim card, the communication card, the release card, the barrier, and destruction. So this is some heavy energy. There's something that is in your vibration that it seems as if it's something from childhood, something about loving your inner child, that's keeping you trapped from moving forward. At the bottom of the deck, we have here the self-worth showing through. And I feel as if in in your current situation, what is coming for you is for you to work on this thing, because what's happening is it's keeping you stuck from moving forward. You have to find a way to release this energy. Now, it's not always easy to release, trust me, I understand. But at the same time, the longer you hold on to it, the worse it can be, because it's going to be blocking your blessings from coming in. This has something to do with when you were a kid that occurred, that maybe you don't even realize you're holding on to. It could be a belief pattern, something that happened to you that you haven't found a way to forgive and let go. You keep your walls closed, you keep your walls really high. This is something that I'm not trying to even sugarcoat, because I can understand that this is something that it feels as if it was a really hard time for you to go through this, but there's some sort of communications that's going to come in that's going to help you process this a lot better. So we have here the risk card coming out. Now this is like the card in I like to think of this card as the same as the Fool card in the original tarot, about taking that leap forward, taking that risk, and taking that step to make that jump, to surrender, so that you can move forward. Now, not every situation is going to be best for you to take a risk at, but for this situation, in order to have the thing that you want, because it feels as if it's like more like a dream or something that you're trying to pursue, career, love, whatever it is, the best thing that you can do is taking the risk to work on this healing, so you can have the gifts and the things that you want. We have here the message card coming in. There is going to be some sort of message that comes through, and I feel as if it's going to be one that really kind of screams out to you. It's like the universe is trying to get a hold of you, trying to get you to see that this thing no longer serves you. Now, with this card being 4 to 5, adding up to 9, I feel like you're very close to this stage of getting this message and getting this information. We have here the invisible card. This person in this particular card feels as if they are invisible, that they don't have unique qualities, that they don't have amazing gifts, when that is far from the truth. A person, everyone has some sort of unique, beautiful talent about them. but our ego and mind can make us feel as if we're less than. This is the first card in this actual deck. And you see how she kind of has her shoulders shrugged up against her face. She's shy. She doesn't feel like she can, go and show her true self. But look at that beautiful flame that's trying to come out and trying to be released inside of her so she can show her true amazing talent. Uh, in regards to her wrist here, she has three little dots, and that reminds me of the equilibrium about your mind, body, and soul, and really taking the time to work on those things, because it will really it would give you strength, confidence. It'll help you heal more. It'll help you understand yourself more as well. So we have here the oath card. Yes, there has been some sort of, I want to say, thing that you set in your mind in regards to standing your ground, not allowing this to be unfolded, not allowing yourself to ever be caught up in this situation again, whatever this thing is that was from your childhood. But sometimes those oaths and those beliefs and those things that we set in stone worked for us in the past. Maybe when we were younger, it was appropriate. But as we go into adulthood, maybe it necessarily isn't. So I feel as if taking an evaluation of what are the beliefs that I have set into my vibration, into my daily life, that are they still serving me? Do I need to change them? Do I need to revamp them? And we have here the high priestess of water. Getting connected with your emotions is really going to help you in this process to be able to control it. With water, it can be calm or it can come crashing in. It's the same thing with our emotions. The more control we have of our emotions, the better that we are. And we have here the wishing card. Okay, there is some sort of wish, there's some sort of thing that you want, that you desire, that is right around the corner for you. But it's just a matter of you letting go of this other energies to make space for this thing. So we have here past wounds coming out on top of the inner child card. So it's definitely something deeply rooted, something that really hurts to even think about, to even process. And listen, boo, we all have our own traumas and our own situations, but you don't want to have this holding you back from achieving the things that you truly desire. We have here accept support. Before, when I was mentioning the message card, there was a sense of this energy feeling as if you weren't seeing or receiving the message. It was almost like the universe was trying to get a hold of you and you missed the call, or that you didn't have signals, so it didn't come through. Like it's like some sort of thing where it's not, you're not receiving it. And I know for me personally, what helped me best get to the point of receiving information is being open to it and surrendering, and even saying stuff like, I am open to receiving the messages from my guides and from the universe to help guide me on the next steps. I know I may not always be ready to hear it, but give me the ears that can hear it, that can understand it, that can reflect it. Like whatever words come to mind, right, for you, focus on that. We have here fierce warrior. Yes, it's time for you to see your worth, your value, your fierceness, the gifts that you have that make you stand out from the rest. And those are beautiful qualities that only you can have and only you can do. Even if it's, say, example, something like, let's say, singing, right? There's so many artists out there that can sing, but there's only so many artists that can sing like that particular way. Like, say example, you have Beyonce and Rihanna. They're both great singers, but they both have their own unique twist and their own unique way of using their vocals and using their skills to articulate music to their audience. We have here sleepless nights. There has been things that have been keeping you up, a feeling as if you may not achieve it, feeling some sort of sadness, feeling as if you're unmotivated, you don't have the motivation to even make steps forward or move forward. And it's time for you to find ways to get yourself out of that. And I know when you can get into depression, it can be so hard to even get up to get a glass of water. Try to find ways or find out from other people how they got through it. There's this lady, I think her name is Mel Robbins, where she does this, I believe she calls it um the five method, where she basically, as soon as she wakes up, she just counts down from five to zero, and then she moves and she makes that action. And something about that in her mind helps her or gives her the strength to you got that 5 minute to count down, and then you're going up and you're going to do it no matter how you feel, you know? So try to see if there's some sort of method out there, or something that someone else does that you can now implement as a practice. We have here, I can't find the words. There is something within you that almost like you don't feel as if that there's something you can maybe bring to the table, that you have something wise to say. Everything that we go through, there is someone out there that could actually use that advice. And there's this video where I heard where this lady, she said, she's like, people are suffering when you're not operating in your gift, when you are not using the experiences and the things that you have to help another person. There's someone out there that could be struggling, and you have that answer on how to get them through that process. But when you keep quiet, you're not in your gifts, or you're not giving out that information, then that person could be stuck for life. And it sometimes only you have the way to articulate it where that person can understand. We have here coming through is freedom. It's not always easy to surrender, to let go, to process, to have blind faith. But oh man, is it freeing when we stop allowing these anchors to pull us down. And at the bottom of the deck, we have here sexually frustrated. So this one, I'm feeling as if that's a little kind of out there from what we've been based off. But the message I'm getting from is the sexually frustrated card is in a matters of being okay in your own skin. In this particular picture, he is pretty much not wearing anything, okay? He's covering up his stuff, but he's pretty much not wearing anything in this picture. And I feel like for you to really have self-worth and confidence and be okay in your own skin, that takes a lot of confidence, to just be there butt naked, right? It takes to that point. And I feel like this card, it's not about the words that it was on this card. It's more of about being comfortable in your own skin that was coming through. So let's see, what does the universe have to say in regards to what's going on? So we have here, when you hold on to the past, it stops you from living in the present, releasing any old hurts or worries or regrets. Commit to being in the here and now. Forgive yourself for where you think you may have been wronged. You deserve inner peace. Let it go. You're going to be celebrating something very special soon. You'll be so full of joy and happiness. It will almost seem out of this world how suddenly it all happens for you. Be ready for it. Expect it. It's happening. Every situation in life is temporary. So when life is good, make sure you enjoy and receive it fully. When life is not so good, remember that it will not last forever and better days are on the way. This stressful situation is almost coming to an end. We are sending positive energy, financial help, miracles and change, miracles and life-changing blessings your way. A chapter in your life is coming to an end. Rest assured that the beautiful things are ahead in this next chapter. Let go of all the things that are out of control and move forward. There are more beautiful things ahead than you're leaving behind. Of course, you will make mistakes, but the biggest one would not be to try. You have nothing to lose. This thing you have been thinking about for a long time, just go for it. Better an oops than a what if. We are here to support you. At the bottom of the deck, it says, if something deep within you is telling you something is not quite right, trust it. If you are unhappy in your life, change something. It is entirely up to you. Stop making excuses. You are in control of your own life. So the overall advice that's coming from the universe is the fact that there is a past energy that is needs to go, needs to be released. When you release this energy, there's going to be this shift and this change because you're coming to a new chapter. You're ending this particular story. You're ending this old wound. It's time for that to go because your self-worth is what is leveling up. Okay, you're going to be comfortable in your own skin. You're going to be identifying that this thing doesn't work out for me, so it's got to go. This thing does work out for me, so I'm going to bring more into it. And there's some sort of wish, gift, talent, thing that you have that you've been wanting, and it's time for you to achieve it. But it first takes these steps.